This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review with your MLB overnight lines. Look ahead to the games on Thursday, July 7th. As always, Thursday, a pretty short slate in Major League Baseball, but we've got some games of interest, and we're going to get right down to it right now. We're going to take a look, starting with the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals, and stop the presses. Something that Pittsburgh Pirates fans and just fans of baseball in general have been screaming at this organization to do for a long time now. It's finally going to happen. The day has arrived. The number one pitching prospect in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization and one of the top pitching prospects in all of Major League Baseball will be making his Major League debut here for the Pirates. I'm talking about Tyler Glasnow, who will be finally on the mound on a Major League at the Major League level here for the Pittsburgh Pirates, taking on the Cardinals. And Tyler Glasnow, from everything I've seen, heard about the guy, he has got electric stuff. He's got a tremendous fastball, which can get upwards of 98 miles per hour. He's a tall guy. He's a guy that is still working on developing his secondary pitches, but he's got the stuff that is capable of being a top-of-the-rotation arm. Great fastball, big curveball, which rates out as a top-tier swing-and-miss pitch for him. The changeup has really been a big part of his development. He's basically a pitcher that now can incorporate three strong pitches in his arsenal, and that's the reason he's been able to have just tremendous success at the minor leagues. A 1.78 ERA this season down in the minor leagues for Glasnow, and that's despite him having a lot of issues with control at times. I mean, that would be the one issue and the one concern I would have about Glasnow making his debut here, is the fact that he has had some walk issues. 4.88 walks per 9 innings this year for Tyler Glasnow, and you don't pay the price quite as much down there for walking guys, but at the Major League level you're going to pay for it a little bit more. So can he navigate and at least minimize the command and control issues that sometimes plagued him down there as he takes on the Cardinals here in his first Major League start? That's going to be something to watch moving forward, but he's got the swing and miss stuff. 10.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. I mean, just phenomenal numbers down there. How about just 0.4 home runs per 9 innings, 5.4 hits allowed per 9 innings? Those are incredible numbers down at the minor league level for Tyler Glasnow. It's all about what does he do now in his first start. Can he handle the pressure? Is he going to, take St. Louis Cardinals here by surprise? Cardinals can sometimes be a pretty disciplined lineup, so it's going to be a very fascinating first start for young Tyler Glasnow here, making his Major League debut for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm fascinated to see how it goes, but to me, unless he completely falls off the cliff here in his debut, I think he's a bet-on pitcher. If he can show anything similar to the form that he showed with in the minor leagues prior to this call-up here for his first start. On the flip side, we've got Adam Wainwright on the mound for the St. Louis Cardinals. And Adam Wainwright, has really turned his season around. He's been a lot better as of late. You look at now his last 10 starts. He's given up 4 runs or less in all 10 starts, 3 runs or less in 9 of his last 10 starts. Track record against the Pittsburgh Pirates been pretty solid as well. I mean, he's got a pretty solid track record this season against Pittsburgh. 3 runs allowed in each of his 2 previous starts against the Pirates this season, and he's coming off an absolute gem in his last start against Milwaukee. 7 hits of shutout baseball in 7 innings against Milwaukee. St. Louis has been doing a better job winning with Wainwright on the mound too. 7-3 in Wainwright's last 10 starts, so pretty good numbers lately for Adam Wainwright. We'll see if he can keep it going here against the Pirates. My first inclination here in this game is look under the total, 8 in this game. I don't want to get too much involved in this game from a betting perspective. Usually with these young pitchers like a Glasnow making his Major League debut, these highly touted prospects, I want to sit back, watch them get a start under their belt, and then make future determinations what to do from a betting perspective when they take the mound. This one I'm probably going to settle back and just watch it, see how Glasnow performs here tomorrow on Thursday afternoon in his Major League debut. So a small lean to the under, but not a game I'm going to get involved with. But I do think Glasnow, if he pitches well here and minimizes the control issues that plagued him a little bit down in the minors, he's going to be a bet-on pitcher and a really welcome addition to this Pittsburgh Pirates rotation, without a doubt. Washington, they take on the New York Mets on Thursday, July 7. Speaking of highly touted pitching prospects, Washington's got one of their own taking the mound here. Lucas Giolito on the mound for the Nationals. Giolito was on a pitch count in his first start against the Mets. 1 hit, no runs in 4 innings, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, only 45 pitches. They were very careful with him in that start. I think they might lengthen him out a little bit here in this outing against the Mets. Bartolo Colon, on the other hand, just continues to get the job done. What a story he is. He's allowed now 2 runs or less in 8 consecutive starts. It's a thing of beauty from this guy. I mean, in his 40s, we all know about the weight issues, which we all joke about, but still, I mean, just phenomenal numbers this season for Bartolo Colon. Should be an interesting matchup there. I mean, a pitcher's duel potentially. Maybe a lean to the under in that game at 7.5. But Lucas Giolito, another guy with a lot of promise, much like Tyler Glasnow, in terms of being a future, top 2 or 3 starting pitcher in this Nationals rotation moving forward. Let's give you a game that I have a little bit more of a betting opinion on than the first two. I'm going to take a look at Minnesota, Texas over the total. 10.5 stands out like a sore thumb there. Tyler Duffy against Chichi Gonzalez. Chichi Gonzalez hasn't been good since joining this Texas rotation. He's only in the rotation for one reason. Because you've got Colby Lewis on the DL, you've got Yu Darvish on the DL, you've got Derek Holland on the DL. These Texas pitchers have no business, some of them being in this rotation. Nick Martinez shouldn't be in a major league rotation right now. Neither should Chichi Gonzalez, but they're in there because Texas is debilitated with starting pitching injuries right now. So as a result, you got guys in there that, just basically can't get the job done. Guys that just can't, eat innings either, and that puts the Texas bullpen in just a terrible state, really, in terms of being overtaxed, overused, not fresh, and obviously prone to give up runs late in the game. So as a result, Texas has been, pretty big time over team of late. Tyler Duffy to me has been a bet against pitcher all season for me. I don't trust this guy, especially in this kind of environment here in Arlington, hitter-friendly park. So even at 10.5, I think over the total, probably worth a look in that game. Detroit takes on Toronto. Justin Verlander in making the start for the Tigers against Drew Hutchison, making a spot start for the Blue Jays because Marco Estrada has been scratched from this start due to his back issues, which continue to pop up. So they just wanted to be careful with Marco Estrada, skip his start, give him the All-Star break to rest, and then get him ready for the second half of the season. I don't trust Drew Hutchison as a starter, that's for sure. I like this Blue Jays team the way they're playing right now, but I'm not interested in running to the betting window to back them with Hutchison on the mound. He's not exactly been great in his few bullpen appearances that he's had for the Jays. He's actually been somewhat decent down in AAA, but just hasn't been able to bring it up to the major league level. So, if anything, I would play Detroit. But again, with Toronto's current form and the way they've been just playing, especially on this homestand right now at the Rogers Center, that might just be a lean to the Detroit Tigers in that particular game. That's about it. That's going to wrap things up for me for the look at the MLB overnight lines for the games on Thursday, July 7th. It's a short card as always, so not as many solid betting opportunities on the Thursday card, but that's to be expected as we approach the All-Star break. We're now into the final weekend almost prior to the All-Star break, so it's amazing. First half of the MLB season just about over. It's amazing how quickly it flies by. So that's going to wrap it up for my look at MLB overnight lines for Thursday, July 7. I'm Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review. Until next time, enjoy the games and good luck.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.